Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I'm using the Scraptastic Club kit for March 2016 called Drops of Jupiter. The background I'm going to use is this paper by Amy Tangerine, her new collection Better Together, and the paper is called Soap and Water. And I'm going to cut this in half on the diagonal, and the other half of the background will be a craft colored cardstock that came with this Scraptastic kit. The picture that I'm going to scrapbook is a picture of two fortunes out of a fortune cookie, or out of fortune cookies. My husband and I had ordered Asian for dinner, and they had sent 4 fortune cookies home with our meal, and I had 2 of them, and both of them had the same fortune, and it says all your hard work will soon be paid off. That times 2. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I know they're manufactured at the same time, so I mean it probably wasn't that much of a coincidence, but it had never happened to me before, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I went ahead and put some gesso down on the craft part of the layout. I don't really intend to do any mixed media on it. I just wanted it for a little bit of interest. I don't know, the craft color was a little bit boring. It didn't go really super well with the leaf paper, so I went ahead and just put that down there. Right here I am splattering some acrylic paint by Martha Stewart, and the color is Wild Blueberry. I just mixed it with a little bit of water and splattered it on there. Here I am looking for what I want to back my photo in. I use a piece of this glassine bag and I punch it with this Fisker's notebook punch. I use the back side of that soap and water paper, which is that blue and green striped. Some of it looks kind of purpley. Some of the blue stripes look a little purple to me. There is also a little bit of wood grain back there, which is a Jen Hadfield everyday paper called Pops of Color. And I think there is one other little paper that is back there as well, behind there. And it is, I believe, a Scraptastic exclusive paper. I am going to pull out this other paper to put back behind there, and it is also a Scraptastic exclusive. It is a blue geometric design paper. And see, this paper right here I was going to use, and I decided I didn't want to use that, but I did want to have that kind of a teal color in there, that minty teal color. I did want to have that on here, but I didn't want to use that paper. So I ended up getting out this ink. It is a Color Box pigment ink, and it is in sea glass. I picked this up at Tuesday morning. I don't remember how much it was. It was pretty cheap though. And I used the stamp that, I don't know who the manufacturer is. I had gotten it in that first D-stash I bought a long time ago. I remember I told you guys I had just bought a D-stash, and it was only my second one. And the first one I did was quite a while ago. And this came in that very first one. And it's called Ippity Kit. I have no idea. No clue. But I used the flower stamp out of there and this sea glass ink and just stamped it all over the background. So then I got my navy blue and my minty teal looking color, and it came out really nice. I end up stamping the rest of that paper not on screen, but I will stamp the rest of that paper so I can use it later because I thought it looked really pretty with that navy blue. The thickers that I'm using are called Thick and Thin. They came in the Scraptastic kit. I am going to color them with that sea glass ink, and my title is going to be Lucky Fortune ×2. So I am just inking those up. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay those down. I end up pulling out the die cuts that came with the Scraptastic kit. Now I used some from the Chamel Starshine collection, and that actually came with the Scraptastic kit add-on. It did not come with the actual kit. It was an add-on. and I had purchased that. That wood veneer down there, I do use that. It says "ta-da" on it. So I do end up using that. There's a piece of paper down there. It's just a little strip that's left over. You can see it. I turned it into a banner and put it under that die cut. That die cut says "Make Magic Happen." I do end up using both of those. There are 2 circle die cuts under there as well that I use. One is kind of an aqua color and one is a kind of a darker teal color. I am right now putting hot glue on the back of my picture. I'm going to put it down with some hot glue. Here I am going to put this die cut up on some foam tape to give a little bit of dimension. That die cut that's laying down there that says "Let Our Dreams Soar," I don't end up using that, and I've been trying to use it. I think I've done 7 layouts with this Scraptastic kit so far. This is only, I think, number 4, but I have done 7 in total, and I still haven't been able to use it. I think I might move on to something else here shortly, so I might not get that used. Right here I'm looking through these stickers. They are Heidi Swap stickers. Here I decided to put down the ×2. When I originally put down the title, I wasn't sure where I wanted that ×2 to go. So I went ahead and put it down there because I saw some things on that sticker sheet I wanted to put down, but I wanted to make sure the title was down first. So I put down an arrow from the Heidi Swap sticker sheet, 2 circles. They are half kind of a navy blue and a half teal. Each circle, half of the circle is one color, half is another color. Here I'm looking at this Heidi Swap word phrase sticker sheet. It is a transparent, kind of a minty teal color. The one I chose was "That Happened." I put it on white cardstock and cut it out so that you would be able to see the word. So I'm still trying to look and see if there's anything else I might want to add. And I don't think I find anything. Right here I am getting out that gesso, and what I do is I just smear it on top of that wood chip, and I'm going to also put that Sea Glass Color Box pigment ink on top of it as well. That tag I just put down is the very top part of a tag that was a Scraptastic Club exclusive that came in the kit. And I pop it up on some foam tape and put some crochet thread through the tag hole. Sorry if you can hear that. My dog is, I recently had got a new carpet in my room and she is licking the floor. So if you heard that, I was snapping at her, trying to get her to stop. I don't know why she does that. She did that yesterday and then she got sick in the other room. Thank goodness it was on the tile. So she was throwing up carpet fiber, so that was nice. So I went ahead and stuck down that wood chip. I used some hot glue on it. These enamel shapes and dots that I'm using are from We Are Memory Keepers. I believe it's the Honey I'm Home collection, and I am going to use a few enamel dots. One of the pointy triangle things, I don't know if I wouldn't really call those arrows because there's not a tail. They're more like triangles. And then I put down a few enamel dots. And I do believe that's all I'm going to do on this layout. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.